Jaron, congrats on a great performance and the knockout. It seemed like, you were hitting him with the jab early in the first 10 seconds of the fight, but you ultimately made it a fight and not just a boxing match. And made that young man fight for his life and made it a sink or swim kind of matchup, kind of fight. How much of that was on purpose, to break him in this fight? Do you feel like you broke him and it was smart of the towel to come in after that third knockdown? You got him to a knee.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought he should probably stop in like the fifth round. I think he should probably stop in the fifth round. He was taking a lot of punches and things like that. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I know you've been tired of hearing about Terence Crawford throughout the build-up to this fight, but he did tweet something that definitely seemed like in relation to this fight, without saying much, but given a tweet right after the fight. Any response to Terence Crawford who had something to say?
Before we talk about Terence retired. We don't care
We focus on Terence game.
We focus on whoever's in front of us.
Taking over this division. We ain't want to bring retired fighters.
Yeah, y'all keep on throwing Terence up. Terence, he retired. Leave Terence alone. Let him do what he's supposed to do. Have fun and enjoy his family.
Well, he made the statement.
Who that?
Blunt made the statement.
All of them. I don't care who make the statements. You know what I mean? I'm just telling it like it is. Yeah.
Boots Bosey, man, congrats. Hell of a fight, hell of a performance, man. The question, were you more shocked that he made it out of that first round assault, or that he got up from that perfectly placed, the second knockdown? Were you more shocked that he got up from that, or made it out of the first round?
I don't know.
The world wants to know.
I mean, the first knockdown, I wasn't trying to like really rush it. I knew he had a game fighter. He got good fundamentals. He's a solid fighter, and he's a champion for reason. So you can't just go in there and rush and try to get a knockout. You gotta be patient, and that's what I did. So, but the second knockdown, I definitely thought he was going. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to count. I want to see the count back.
Oh,
Yeah.
What did he get up at? 9 or 10?
And he was wild.
I felt like he was still on a knee at 9 and 10. I don't believe he was on his feet fully at 10.
No.
But
Did you think that, excuse me, do you think that Xander was a better fighter than you expected? Did he, getting up off the canvas, continuing to fight on until he got stopped, did that surprise you?
I knew he was a solid. I kept saying it. I knew he was a solid fighter. He got great fundamentals, or good fundamentals, and he a young hungry champion. He wasn't gonna back down. He had the confidence, and just levels.
I was hearing a lot in the build-up to this fight that you don't mind getting hit. You accept being hit so that you can stay in the pocket and exchange. Was that a decision you were making tonight, or was Xander landing punches?
Who said that?
This has been the narrative in the media. Well, Jaron gets hit. That's not what I'm saying, but Jaron gets hit because he lets himself be hit so that he can stay in the pocket and exchange. So the punches landed on you were to Xander's credit.
I mean, you can say that, but it's me having little lazy moments and just not like, being sharp like how I'm supposed to be, and you gotta get out of that habit, just the little lazy moments, and we're gonna work on that in the gym, and fix those things.
And lastly, giving yourself the C+, is that all you would work on, or are there any other adjustments you would make looking back on the fight?
We're gonna work on everything. You can't never think you can't get better. Can't get too big headed. I'm gonna go back to working on whatever I need to work on, whether it's a jab, movement, defense, just work on everything. Just get better.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
A question for you, Eddie. Where do you think Boots should be on the pound for pound list right now?
should be
In your opinion?
All I say is he should be on it.
Should be on
I've
it?
said before, it's all very well having pound for pound quality, which he has. Everyone knows he has, but you got to rack the wins, and he did it at 147. He beat Stanley Onis, who was the number one in the division, who no one wanted to fight. And now he's moved up to 54. He's become a two-time unified two-weight world champion. So, the pound for pound list is the pound for pound list. We don't, But for me, of course, you enter the list after a performance like that.
Quick question for you, Mr. Boozy. What kind of water? of the people drinking in Philadelphia, and you have some of the greatest fighters to come out of Philly. You have some of the greatest fighters to come out of Philly. You've never seen a bad fighter come out of Philadelphia. I mean, you've been around many of the great fighters from Philadelphia. What goes into making these great fighters coming out of Philadelphia? Could you share a little something with that?
Say it again.
You have some great fighters coming out of Philadelphia. Some of the greatest fighters. You've never seen a bad fighter come out of Philadelphia. Of course, your son is a great fighter also. Just wanted to get a little recap.
Philly is the mecca of boxing, man. You want to make it, you come through Philly, you got to make it. Once you come through Philly and you make it through Philly, you can make it anywhere.
Guys, last question.
Congratulations, gentlemen. That is what New York City boxing is really, really about. It really reminded me of Miguel Cotto, Sergio Martinez, Madison Square Garden. I never felt the garden shake like that, and that's what this evening felt like. It was really boisterous, shaking. I know you guys spent a lot of time promoting the Virgil Ortiz fight. You guys went down to his fight, his last fight, got in the ring and promoted it. Now, I know you're talking about you want to chase the belts as well. Is it a priority at this point for you in the Virgil Ortiz fight? Is that a priority for you?
I'm here to be undisputed and record these belts, but if we can't get these other guys and Virgil Ortiz is available, let's make it happen.
By the way, we flew
Exactly.
to Texas
We went down there on our own.
to sit there with no tickets. Right.
And it was trying to.
No one wanted us there. We didn't have any tickets in the corral. We sat backstage. DAZN ended up putting us in the corral. They didn't want us to go in the ring. We found our way to get in the ring. If Virgil Ortiz, who I respect and I like the guy, if he really, where is he?
Right.
I would be fucking crawling here tonight.
Senior said that you guys need to do more to earn a fight with him. Do you think tonight was enough?
Yo, what?
I don't know what he's talking about.
He said that.
Who said that?
Virgil Ortiz Senior said prior to that fight, y'all need to do more to earn a fight with him.
That wasn't this evening. That wasn't.
But do you think tonight was enough?
Listen, we don't need to prove nothing. We don't need to chase.
Do you think it's enough?
It was more than enough.
All right
Yeah,
then, brother.
okay.
You
But what I'm saying, listen, we're not getting into that. What I'm saying is, listen, and I said this before Boots come in, we are not going to sit there with full of arrogance like some people would right now and say, tough luck Virgil Ortiz, he's the unified world champion, he's the superstar of the sport, get in line and take your 15% for a voluntary defence. That's what some people would say if they were arrogant. What we say is, we love the big fights, but we took that Virgil Ortiz fight, he signed for that fight, right? We took that fight for no belt. We took it for the fans to prove he was the best. Unfortunately for Virgil Ortiz, the team, everybody, Everett, Sean, we did an unbelievable job to land the unified world championship. And now he's the unified world champion. So, sorry Virgil, in a way, we want to be undisputed. But we don't rule out that fight. It's a big fight. But he's about legacies, as he said, it's the legacy tour. It's the IBF and the WBC to win. And that's the plan. Ladies and gentlemen.
Jaron said at one point that you wouldn't let him fight Conor Benn when you had Conor Benn. He said absolutely not.
Yeah, because I liked Conor Benn at the time.
Allow him to fight Josh Kelly?
Yeah, listen, Josh Kelly's a much better fighter than Conor Benn, with all due respect. Conor Benn's a huge name, he's done a great job. Josh Kelly's a great fighter. Very talented, good footwork, and he wants the big fights. Josh wanted to fight Xander Zayas. Josh wanted to fight Fundora. Josh wants to fight Boots. So Josh fights July 25th. Maybe next is Josh Kelly against Boots Ennis for 3 belts. Or, no, it's not. We're unified there. But Louis DeCubas has already messaged and said, let's make the Fundora fight. It's a huge fight. Boots against Fundora. Huge. But guess what? He did it. And he's a unified world champion. And he's the new fucking superstar of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaron Ennis.
Do you have to shave the beard? Do you have to trim down the beard?
I see it, don't trim.
He's devastated.